We're back with another live rolling session, and again we have Brandon. Brandon, of course, I've talked trash, and now I've kind of motivated him to want to push the pace and push the limits and try not to get stuck. But one thing that I'm working a lot on as I have these little back injuries is making sure that I'm not getting stacked and that my guard stays very active and constantly moving. So as long as somebody stops moving, I feel like I can micromanage small movements. As long as people are making big movements, I'm working to make sure that I don't make bigger movements. Okay, so let's say someone takes a 5-foot step to do something. I want to take a 2-foot step to do the same thing and get the same result. And that's kind of where I'm at with my jiu-jitsu, is I want to make sure that I can make smaller or less movements, but still keep up exactly with their pace and make sure that way I can feel exactly when their heart rate's starting to increase, or exactly when they're mentally starting to overthink the situation and starting to kind of like give up positions. That the whole thing that I've worked on in the last 6 months is the mental aspect of jiu-jitsu. Making sure that I can be in the right place and set the right things up so that it completely shuts down their game. But at the same time, I want to make sure that they're completely being exhausted. And that's the big thing. Like right here, I knew that Brandon had to do that bridge to stop the knee cut. But I knew that he was going to have to take such a huge risk that I would be able to land right mount when he did that. So the biggest thing is you're going to have to go through all of these things. Like, you're not going to get here on day one. Unfortunately, you're going to have to be Brandon. And Brandon's actually at the point now where he's way above the beginner stage. Even though it might seem like, or he might say to himself or say to me that he feels like he's not getting anywhere, when new people show up and he's now starting to get into the teaching role, he can really see the difference in the technique and how it's working. So you can't get discouraged with the journey and with the process, because there is a journey and there is a process, and we all have to go through it. We've all been tapped out, we've all lost, we've all felt completely helpless. You have to go through that stage so that you understand how to fix it, how to correct it, and how to learn from it. That's just how the whole process works. And I think that's what makes jiu-jitsu probably the neatest thing, is it's a numbers game. And if you're not putting the numbers into the mats, it's going to show. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more in the future.